Hello, Broken Arrow. I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon, and thank you for joining me for the September 2022 edition of Broken Arrow in Motion. Here's this month's update on the various projects and initiatives we're working on for you around our great community. First, I'm happy to report that after supply chain delays, the interior doors at the Broken Arrow Senior Citizen Annex have arrived and have been installed. The doors were the final piece of construction on our beautiful new facility for our seniors. The annex features a gym, movie theater, meeting spaces, offices, and a snack bar. The project demonstrates our commitment to provide our seniors with the finest facilities and programs in the region. A grand opening ceremony is scheduled for Tuesday, October 4th. Also, you may have heard we are improving the public transportation options for our residents, including our seniors. In August, the City Council adopted the final report of the Broken Arrow Public Transit Study. The study's goal was to improve the overall quality of life within the region by creating an efficient, affordable, and sustainable public transportation system that is easily accessible to all folks in our community. The near-term and long-term plans include using a micro-transit system, something similar to Lyft or Uber services. This will provide door-to-door service within the community as well as a regional express bus to downtown Tulsa. A pilot program will be implemented at the beginning of 2023. We'll keep you posted when more information becomes available about this great initiative. Work at Jackson Park, just off of Washington Street, is nearing completion. The parking lot was finished last month and the contractor is currently working on the irrigation system, plantings, and off-site drainage. Construction on the new restroom facility at the park is progressing with its electrical, plumbing, and interior finishes currently underway. Work on the grounds around the restroom will begin soon and the project's final completion date is slated for later in September. Staying in parks, I want to update you on the new turf project at Indian Springs Sports Complex. The contractor has completed the rough grading for the new field layouts on the north and south sides. The concrete crews are on site installing the concrete curbs around the new turf fields. Work on the underground storm and field drainage systems will begin next week. Moving on to a new project, let me mention to you that starting on September 19th, the city will add almost 2,700 feet of sidewalk improvements to the Broken Arrow Events Park Trail System. The new sidewalk project speaks to the city's commitment to providing connectivity throughout our entire community. Speaking of sidewalks, let's talk about the New Orleans Street Sidewalk project. The sidewalk is now complete on the south side and construction on the last portion of the north side sidewalk is underway. The final section should be finished this week with the grading, sod, and fencing around the sidewalk to be installed simultaneously. Next, the new force main installation, which is used where gravity is not enough to move sewage or stormwater runoff through a storm sewer line, has been completed near County Line Road. Testing, miscellaneous fittings, and the final tie-ins are all that is left to be completed in this project. The contractor is working on the final grading, sidewalk installation, and sod throughout the alignment. The improvements at the lift station are slated to begin later this year, with completion expected in the spring of 2023. Next, we have several improvements coming to the Lynn Wastewater Treatment Plant. First, a disinfection improvement project began early this summer and is making a lot of progress. Excavation on the main building is complete and the concrete walls are under construction right now. A project to replace the east clarifier, which removes solids from the wastewater, and the blower, which aerates the sludge, is expected to begin late this fall. And finally, the Lynn Wastewater Treatment Plant Flow Equalization Basin Improvement Project is slated to begin with the excavation of the existing basin in the first week of September. The concrete base excavation and replacement will begin in late September. And finally, let's get you updated on something near and dear all of our hearts, and that's street and road improvements. I have 3 street projects to talk to you about. The East Albany Street Widening project is coming right along. The street widening portion of the project is complete. The contractor will begin pouring the asphalt for the new pavement on the south side of the street this week. Over the next 20 days, Phase 1 of the project will be finished, and Phase 2 has already begun with the underground storm sewer installation at 50% complete. The next phase of widening Albany Street is slated to start in mid-September. On the New Orleans Square intersection project, the contractor is completing the work within the northwest corner of the intersection. All decorative concrete pavement and pavers inside the intersection have been completed. This portion covers the new sidewalls, seat walls, and the decorative pavers behind the curbs. The contractor transitioned to the traffic into Phase 2 on September 2nd. Within this, the traffic will transition for the east-westbound traffic from the south side of the intersection to the north side. And finally, the widening of New Orleans Street, also known as 101st Street from 209th to 215th Streets, is set to begin on September 19th, right after Scott Fest finishes up. In this project, the roadway will go from 2 to 3 lanes and 4 lanes in some areas with curbs and gutters. The pavement widening project includes a number of improvements, and let me mention those to you. There's going to be a left turn lane, a right turn lane, a sidewalk, a 10-foot wide concrete trail, pedestrian signal crossing improvements, and much more. This area will be much improved when this project is completed, and we're very excited about the fact that this will be a great improvement for the east side of our community. Folks, as you can see, there's so many wonderful things that are happening around our community, and I'm just so excited each month to come to you to provide you with an update on all the work that's happening. That's it for this edition of Broken Arrow in Motion. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I look forward to always seeing you around town, and always remember, Broken Arrow is a city where opportunity lives.
This is a production of the City of Broken Arrow, the city where opportunity lives.